Mama Gila Gila, welcome to the space. With me, I want to thank you very much for joining me. Let's start with a song by Wiccan.
Some people walk beside us, holding tightly to our hand. They laugh with us, they help us grow, and help us understand. But every path is different, every journey has its own way. Not everyone who starts with us will always choose to stay.
Hey, MJD.
It doesn't mean they stopped caring, it doesn't mean you've done something wrong. Sometimes life just changes and people must move on. Some hearts stay forever, some hearts stay a while, some bring us tears, some bring us smiles. Love is never wasted, even when goodbyes appear. And memories stay inside your heart, even if they're no longer here. That's just how life can be, and none of it is your fault, you see. Families grow and families change, people move away, new jobs, new homes, new dreams begin, and life can lead that way. You may miss them very deeply, you may wish they'd never go. Those feelings are okay to have, it's something everyone can know. The people who read your story still help write every page, and every happy memory will stay with you through every age. New friends can find you someday, new smiles can come along. Your heart has room for yesterday and hope to carry on. Some hearts stay forever, some hearts stay a while. Every person we have loved has made our journey worthwhile. When someone walks a different road, it doesn't erase the love they gave. You carry them inside your heart in every memory you save. Life keeps turning day by day, people come and people go. Love remains inside your heart, that's the greatest gift you know. So when someone says goodbye, take a gentle breath and smile. Be thankful for the time you shared, no matter how long or short the while. Because love isn't measured by how long someone stays, it's measured by the kindness they leave behind.
Beautiful song, Wiccan. You took all the anger out of my heart. How are you guys doing? To join. So we're going to try and get through everything here. But firstly, let's KTO has she had these long stream, well, not long streams, not big emails, but from the 7th to this morning, 6 a.m., she's she, she broke up with me, I think. Let's go through this. F you, Lionel. I'm going blind. I didn't know that. And I smoke intense weed. Get over it. At least you know it's from me. Yes, it's because I called her a drunk. But she's not drunk. She just types too quickly. And then, this is 2 days ago. In reality, I have metal hardware from the cervical spine, T-spine, lumbar 2 cages, spine rods, hip replacement, shoulder replacement, wrist fusion, knee replacement, and my ankle is fused. All from a car accident at 29 years old. I was paralyzed. Well, here's your story. Hey, Lulu, how's the weather there? Is it warmed up? It's freezing this week for us, but the daytime is fine. I was paralyzed for 3 months until the surgeon performed miracle surgery. At that time, Harrington rods, no one had ever done it before. It where I lived in September 25, 1983. I was in a body cast for 14 months and 6 days, and I do not take opioids. I have a marijuana medical card, and I smoke the strongest weed and gummies that they have. You bet I do. So learn to decipher. Please, I'll try to do better. My old friend Dollar learned how to decipher all my KTisms. Two, bad about Dollar, really. She must be a lost soul right now. Her biggest concern was she'd have no community. She liked you, but I hated everyone over there, so she became someone else. She is the most paranoid person that I have ever encountered on YouTube. But when your whole life is a lie, that's what happens, I guess. I pray for Dollar. I don't for anyone else that has hurt me, but her I do her because I got a lot of her life and I see why she escapes in YouTube. Still doesn't give one the right to betray a friend, ever, especially to try to win over a 64-year-old woman in Maine who is not a lesbian. I feel like Rose and I were both used to her and she played us both. You can add your name to the list as well. Ox. XO Katie. The next email was on the 8th of August. Lionel, I think after being falsely accused of being a hitman, oh shit, Troll, Kraken, Alexander, and the Watcher, a leany conspirator, and many more labels by Rose. And no evidence. Max has had it. Who can blame him? Everyone's had it. The end. And lastly, feeling is mutual. No one dissed your mother. Mother lover. Ooh, a mother lover. It's Pell. It's Pat. Birthday party. Saturday Night Live. Oh, I'll get into trouble for that. Can't play that. Okay, so she didn't break up with me. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, Pat. I mean, not Pat. Katie, I'm sorry for getting you all ruffling your feathers. I didn't mean to do that. What's this now? Who has a picture like this? Okay. Isaiah 54:17. We'll take a look later. Oh, ho. Not ho. So that's the update with KTO. Now, what did I want to read? I wanted to read oh, fuck off. No. These men, these husbands, I've had the third one now. They want me to massage their wife essentially for 2 hours in front of them. I was like, fuck you. Fuck you, beaches. Fuck you, beaches. Mother lovers. Happy Women's Day from Africa. It's Women's Day in Africa. And happy to you. Lulu says, I've been real cold here in the morning past couple of weeks. Really cold, I know. Need the August winds to come through to blow the rest of the winter away and welcome in spring. MJD, how you doing? I must have it must be so strange trolling all the time. How are you, Lionel? Get that money. Get that money. Yes. I think I made a mistake. I have to get the laptop in the house, and because I didn't delete all my videos, I put them all on private, and that's why I've lost all the watch time. I think that's what it is, maybe. I need to put them on unlisted, which will take about a half a day. Anyway, let's get to the message from the Great Dame in Maine. This she sent me 3 weeks ago. No, 4 weeks ago. Isn't this just too funny? Yes, you and your love affairs, Rose. My new love affair does not deserve for me to bring any of this toxicity to it. No, the toxicity is shown in your uterus. No? Urethra. Your urethra, not your uterus, your urethra. Yeah? And the last time this happened, I told you, who do you think you are? Do you think you're immune to all these sexually transmitted diseases or these bacterial? Listen, ladies, I'm telling you now, at your age, if that thing happens and you get all, revved up for the man, you need to inspect the goods first. It needs to be washed before you put it in your mouth or in your vulva, vagina. Okay. Secondly, he must, unless he's your husband, he must cover up. And you know what you get these days? You get femdoms. I'll show you one. Wait, one moment. There's a femdom. Okay? I'll open it just now for you to see. I'm shutting down my channel again. This is 4 weeks ago. For a while, or forever, depending on your sociopaths and psychopaths behave. I want to lose that disgusted feeling. And the only way to do that is to never listen to your false voice again. I'm now hearing that PCT is part of this. What? Part of what? Then what is likely why you keep saying she and I will fight again? Looks like it's all planned. So I'll fuck up your plans by disappearing again. Goodbye. I sucked. It sucked. No, you put it in you. You put it in you. You want to come against me? Huh? And I've done nothing wrong to you, Rose. Absolutely fuck all wrong. It's all in your head. You made it up, and just because you believe it doesn't mean it's the truth. And that is likely why you keep saying she and I will fight again. Looks like that is all planned. So I'll fuck up your plans by disappearing again. Goodbye. It sucked. Thanks for the pain and the feeling of disgust. Now I know that I don't want what I don't want in my life, and will build an external boundary against. Yeah? So then you got a UTI. Little crapper. You little piece of shit, Rose. You're a little piece of dog shit. How long has she been saying that? Yeah. It's like, I also go through the same motions. I also want to like, fuck this all. But I don't say it. Because I know I'm going to change my mind later. So you want to see the femdom. So you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So what you do is you insert this into the vaginal cavity, and then that sticks out. You see, you can protect yourself. But the thing is, where women's pee hole is where the man's crotch hair is going to be touching. And crotch hair, you know, the fluff on top, crotch hair is there to keep the bacteria, and therefore that is why you need to make the man wash first. He must have a shower. I know that then after the shower you're going to feel like, this is all sticky, you're going to feel like you're going to lose that feeling because you want him to shower. Yeah, because you're only going to have that one-off sex, eh? One-off. The one-off. Was it worth it? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's painful. The game of hers has fictional characters and events. It does. It's crazy to think you can go around lying about people and bashing people, and you're gonna get any of it back. Exactly. It's a spiritual world we live in. I'm telling you now. I still never seen that. Most women haven't seen it. It's what they, I don't know. We've got a lady that's in prison, and she's pregnant, and she's been in prison for 8 years. How did she get fucking pregnant? But it's very uncomfortable, I think. The man must cover up. This is one lubricated latex female condom. Okay. Then, I'm not shocked. I mean, I am very sorry that what's her name? Maria G. Has a broken rib. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. She has a mouth on her, and women think that they can just say what they want to say to a man, and a man has a certain limit. We all have drinking limits, and we all know that you're on your heavy, what do you call it? Not psychedelics, but the psychotropic psychodrugs. Let's just put it that way, from the doctor. And you shouldn't be playing around with men that are drunk. I'm sure he was drunk. I don't know the full story. I didn't listen to the full story, but I promise you, there's a reason why it happened. And I really don't think, because from listening from PCT, we must have give prayers to Maria Gona. No, darling. It's going to take 3 months. No prayer is going to save that rib. And anyway, the rib's not broken. It's just sprained. The muscle between it is pinched, and she's going to feel it every time she coughs and every time she sneezes. I've broken my rib as well before, and you know whose fault that was? It was my fault. I've been beaten up many times. It was partly my fault. And eventually you learn from your mistakes. I wish you a speedy recovery, Gono, but I hope you learn from your mistake. Men are not heroes. Men are not saints. And you know that. And you dislike men. And so you wanted to take it out on a young man. Terrible. Terrible. We know how the British, the working class, they're bullies. I've got a friend, he's actually got kids now. He was beaten up outside a stadium. He was just walking past the football stadium. None of his teams were running there, and they decided no. They decided no, this guy needs to be beaten up. He can't be walking across our stadium. Well, you know what's so funny, MJD? I don't know if you were around, but when I blocked Maria G on PCT, she was gone for good. And there was a reason for it, because her daughter was underage, and she went on and blocked everyone in the chat. But of course, women are always forgiven for everything that they do, especially the underage ones. And then I went live. I was pickled, nicely pickled. And I never knew. Who knew? Who knew? But maybe my intuitive self knew that, well, it just rhymes. Maria gonorrhea, Maria gonorrhea. I sang a song like that. And you know what turns out? That's what the kids used to sing to her at school. She's always been Maria G. She's got her flaws. I actually like Maria G because I like her chutzpah. I like her love for Rose. But I had to block her. And that's what I did. Because she had an underage daughter, Sheena. Yeah? Anyway. That's what I have to say. And you know what, Rose? It's very easy to get gonorrhea. It's not a sexually transmitted, it's an infection from bacteria. And it's called the drip or the drop. And it just oozes slowly out. You know, like a period. Yeah? It just oozes, and it keeps on dripping and dripping and dripping. You can get it in your throat. You can get it in your vajayjay. You can get it, a man can get it in his, not uterus, urethra, piss slit, and it comes out from the bladder, and it drips slowly down, and it's a little bit green and pussy like, yeah? And you can get it in your bumhole too. How you doing, Mission? Thanks for joining. Children shouldn't be in adults' business. But look, she's 16. 16 is not really a child anymore. They need to learn. But what did they do? What do? They're just vicious soldiers for their mommy or their daddy, because they can get away with the murder because they're underage. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be here. Under 16 shouldn't be here. Under 13, definitely not. But that's what you get when you start with these people. Yeah? So, how's your day going? I need a puff. What did I walk into? I'm just doing a recap of KTO and the how the UTI came about because of her new love affair. And now, of course, I'm blamed for everything. Yes, it is gross. Cooey. No, I'm trying to teach Rose, and I told her in 2021 when she played with her contractor. Yeah, her contractor that was doing the mudding and all the work. And then it was all hot stuff and steamy, and he was showing off while she was videoing him, and he was just like a master man. Do you know how many people, I Googled it, how many people have HIV in Maine? Guess. I want you to guess. There's about 4 million people in Maine, and they know of about how many people have contracted HIV. So you think that you're immune to all the sexually transmitted diseases just for a little bit of nookie, little bit of fun. You better tell that man, you better cover up. If you want to put that thing near me, you cover up. Yeah? No, Mission, look, I've got a female condom here. Do you want to see it? It's a femdom. One latex female condom coming your way. And it's in a hexagonal because they're all hexes. They hex you. So you're supposed to put this thing into the vulva. You better have a big one. You better have a fucking big one, because this is going to be punching up into the uterus. Yes, indeed. But with a normal condom, you can actually put it on your head. This one it's like hard. Imagine that. Imagine that, Sierra. Imagine that. Your little clam, and it has to be invaded by this thing first. And then the man can be free to do whatever he likes. You see? Hair, germs. Just make sure the man goes shower, at least. You get sweaty down there. There's bacteria there. No, should be watching 40s and 50s-year-olds to get involved. I meant children shouldn't be, yes. All kids watch adults to learn what they shouldn't be getting involved in internet drama. That's not okay. Well, I got shot down by PCT and Gono and everyone else. She's just a young girl. Yeah, and you didn't block, you timed everybody out for like 24 hours. All kids watch adults to learn. Yes, they do. Oh my gosh, Lulu. You might not get a disease. Mm-hmm. You might get something worse. A kid. Well, at the age of 64, yes, I don't know if she's gone through her change already. Imagine you get a kid. Did he pull out? I wonder. He's already blown it up like a balloon. Wait, what the fuck is the thing inside it? It's terrible. It's foam. It's actually foam. It's a wheel. And it's spongy. I don't know where. I mean, if he puts it in there, then that's a bit small. There's not enough space, and it's going to be pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Oh God. Oh. So it doesn't fall out. There. So when it's in, then she's prepped. Yeah. So then she's closed, and then. But there's no muff diving, that's for sure. I mean, this thing is in the way. It's totally in the way. Although it's much safer to muff dive with plastic, you shouldn't let a man's mouth near there. But they all love it, don't they? Yes, they do. An anchor. Yes. I'm still pissing myself over the anchor woman. I was there. They were both blocking everyone. Yes, it's true. So you remember. Or a vaginal brick wall to repel the swimmers. Ah, wait, I'm in the wrong thing. No, man, come on. There. Those feral sperm are very strong, might need some carbon fiber or steel. MJD, today's 40-year-olds, says Lulu, probably know more about it than us put together. Well, you're just raising children. Once you made the children and you raise the children, you don't have any fun anymore. It's just a quickie in the closet. I thought I was caught up. Never too old to learn. Absolutely. So all I'm saying is Rose is a fucknut. She's fucking dipshit. It's crazy. No one is trolling her. No one. There's no one trolling Rose. And you and I know this. You and I know this. She has made it all up. Those other emails are not emailing her anymore, are they? Yeah? And she sent it all to the police, yeah? Oh, please. Everyone knows that. Exactly, MJD. So now let's go on to a different topic. Let's talk about Perez Hilton. Yeah? And just like I said, the same as what's her name? Ariana Grande. And she's not the first to do it. And strangely that it came out at the same time. But it's happened in many movies where it turns out to be a ritual blood spirit cooking situation. From Carrie to many, many movies. Many. Did I say many? I said many. Let's go back to where we were. I found this woman called Sloan Bella. And she is an intuitive astrologer. Yeah? Yeah. So I like what she has to say about him. And she doesn't pull any.
The person is in a spiritual war for themselves. In other words, they are present and normal and then taken out again, and then the body does things that they can observe or subconsciously kind of pick up on because the consciousness is removed out of the body, and it's back and forth, back and forth. That way, you know that that's not the correct God. That's the God of this dimension. Now, having said that, I also feel Perez was at a point where he had to find his self-love. He's being activated to see how much he loves himself. And I don't necessarily believe. A lot of other people were saying, well, if he was really going to kill himself, he wouldn't have gone in public and done this. This isn't what he would do. I disagree with that because I've actually seen and heard of other cases where people were very public about speaking about it and people didn't believe them because they were public. That's a misnomer. So I'm not saying he enacted what he was trying to do correctly. And I don't know the physical damage he sustained, but this is very definitely spiritual warfare. Keep in mind, when demonic oppression happens to a person in the midst of a psychotic break, how do you think the demonic energy gets in? You're having a psychotic break. So it's a combination of things. It's not one thing or the other. It's two timelines converging. Spiritual and actually literal, logical, earthbound human.
Mission, it's so funny. I only recently, since I'm on Twitter, X, I'm only recently actually subscribed to him on X because he's a gay guy. He started reading the Bible. Now, obviously, he was feeling weird. He knew something was going to come. And because he had a near-death experience when he had the sepsis. and the surgery, and he said he met God. And that's where this woman says, well, what God did you meet? Did you meet the God of this world, or did you see a Christ-like consciousness? Now, Perez Hilton was when Paris came, Paris Hilton came onto the scene. Then he's like one of the original bloggers on YouTube that was dissing all celebrity artists. That's in the end, the celebrities, even Lady Gaga, would go to him to make sure that he's not going to speak badly about them because he had such a big following. I've even got him on YouTube. But I mean, I don't like him. He speaks like a queen, and now it turns out he's got kids. And so she's saying that he did this to protect his kids. You know, these Hollywood stars that he's a Hollywood celebrity, celebrated as a Hollywood blogger. And so this is his initiation ritual. And it's all fake. He did it to protect his kids in Miami.
Bound body circumstance. So when you have a demonic attachment, or a legion of them, if you will, because I'm pretty sure there's more than one attached to them, when you have that and you come from early childhood trauma, I'm going back to age 4 with him, and I'm also going to age 14 through 18. And if you have the kind of trauma that happens where you are indoctrinated through certain pipelines, religion, money, status, countries, and you're indoctrinated and they use sodomy ritual on you, you are heightened in life to be taken over and targeted. Okay, so if you have some sort of fear about dying, which he was in the hospital March and April of this year, and we're talking July, so we're talking some 4 months later, and you have a breakdown of your etheric body, it's really easy to push that energy out, which is what I feel happened when he did what he did. I also can visually see with him that he didn't understand that it was him doing what he was doing. Somehow his brain was triggered, which is an hallucination, and it was an out of body for him, and he couldn't stop it, which means he was detached with the etheric spirit body outside of the physical body, and the physical body was reacting to the stimulus that was triggered in him by the person that called him about 4 days before. That is how he was reacting. But while he was doing what he was doing,
she believes he was given a handler, which was a gay lover, and I think the gay lover broke up with him. And that's what initiated this 3 days before.
He was outside of the physical, watching the physical do it and thinking, why can't I make this stop? So there was some sort of awareness that it wasn't him, but it was him, but it wasn't him. So there was confusion with what he was doing. Exceptionally confused. That confusion left him in a state.
But the thing is, TikTok allowed it. How dare TikTok allow it? And mostly there are children on TikTok. TikTok allowed him to stream for 35 minutes naked, cutting himself and full of blood. You can't take that out of your head, especially if you're a child. You're traumatized for the rest of your life.
Of disbelief. So when the police came to get him, he of course ignored it because he was going between 2 different timelines. It feels like right and left side of the brain were operating differently for him. So he was responding from 2 different actual physical mindsets. And he's also really intuitive. They don't target people in these pipeline families in order to have them fail at the agenda. I also want people to understand that when you go along with that program, whether you're a money guy for the mob, whether you're a Perez Hilton, whether you're whichever actor, singer, Elvis, and all the way down throughout history, when you step away from it and you find the Christ consciousness, they will not let you go. They will not let you go. They will try to physically kill you. Now, if it's the entities that are moving the physical body, they will not at first take the host body. Perez is a host body to energetic frequencies and entities that hook into him while pushing the human part of him further over here because he's ruptured internally that cannot be seen with the eye. So this entity frequency multiple attached to him do not want to harm this skin and bones body because they operate through it and they get a kick out of it.
Well, the parasite doesn't want to kill the host because they need to continually live. If the host dies, then the parasite has nowhere to eat off. You have to be alive. So slowly but surely it will kill you.
Of it. What they want to do is try to destroy everybody around it. His children, his mother, his friends, his co-workers, his business partners, whoever it is. So the person is in a spiritual war for themselves. In other words, they are present and normal and then taken out again, and then the body does things that they can observe or subconsciously kind of pick up on because the consciousness is removed out of the body, and it's back and forth, back and forth. Now, only God decides when we die, and so that decision was not ready to be made for Perez.
Now, let's just show Mission Perez Hilton. Yeah, he was already ready for this. He prepared for this. And the best experience of my life. Praying for Ariana.
This is a difficult video to make, and I'm going to do my best to work through it in real time with you. Hello, my friend. It's Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and Ariana Grande has dropped out of a Sondheim musical that she was supposed to star in next summer in London with her Wicked co-star Jonathan Bailey, and also announced that she's taking a step back from public life after her tour is over. There's much more to this, though. Ari just released her new album, which I really like. Have you checked it out? She also released a music video for her new song, Pedal, that got a lot of people talking and chiming in on her body. And
now, how ironic. She comes out with this fucking song. In the same week as him.
Parental advisory and viewer warning. The following video contains explicit content and depicts graphic violence, which may be offensive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
That's blood. So she's going for an audition.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for coming in again, Penelope. It's not Penelope. What is it?
Now,
Pepper.
there's another guy I was watching on my Twitter. He explains that this is all sorcery, black magic on the wall behind them because it's the beast. Let me just put this volume down and then you can watch this.
Pratique, c'est pour qu'on fasse partie du rituel. Ariana est une offrande. C'est pour ça que dans son dernier clip, le sang coule sur ce tableau. Les cowboys, c'est l'industrie qui capture Ariana pour l'exploiter. C'est aussi un baptême de sang façon taureau-polium, avec une tête de taureau aussi présente ici. Et les lettres BA, comme balle. 3 jours après la sortie du clip, Perez se mutile en live sur TikTok.
Why am I not dead yet?
Pour amplifier le sacrifice. les prêtres de Baal se tailladaient avec des couteaux pour appeler leur dieu. Et au même moment, Prime annonce la série Carrie, tirée de Stephen King. Carrie, c'est l'archétype. Humiliation publique
Carrie, remember
et le
that.
sang versé. Un rituel qui se rejoue en boucle dans la culture populaire. La mort symbolique de la star, et puis le feu qui vient purifier pour faire renaître une nouvelle version. Comme cette fleur plantée par l'élite. On retrouve les mêmes codes partout. Jenna Ortega, humiliation, bain de sang. Jaden Smith, même logique. Parce que ces enfants ne décident de rien.
Jaden
Ce sont
Smith
des
did it
esclaves
too.
de l'industrie qui servent tous le même culte.
It's the same cult.
Le dernier clip de Katy Perry nous montre un double qui lui sort du dos. Et la purification par le feu. On avait les mêmes visuels dans les clips de Billie Eilish. Et dans le film Substance, une femme s'injecte un produit pour créer un alter qui, encore une fois, lui sort du dos. Et l'ancien corps est exposé comme un déchet public. Parce que le but de l'élite est de monter une star et ensuite de la jeter en spectacle. Exactement le même scénario que dans Pétale. Donc si Ariana est en très mauvaise santé, c'est voulu, et même amplifié. Comme les anciens rituels, le sacrifice de la célébrité doit être médiatisé pour rappeler à tout le monde qui détient vraiment le pouvoir.
So there we have it. It's a blood baptism ritual for celebrities.
Siempre estamos con el mismo problema, el ego y el poder.
Anything to become famous. But you see, the anything to become famous. But you see, the anything to. There is a cemetery in California, LA, where celebrities go to because old actors and actresses from the 50s and 30s and 40s have been buried there. And these young, upcoming celebrities go and have sexual relations with on the grave, on the tombstone at night, to try and get the spirit out of the so they can be better actresses and actors. It's true. This is what they do. And now, putting it all together, you know how Rose loves cemeteries. She just adores going through the cemeteries. I don't know what it is. I wonder if this is the attachment that is attached to her. That, I mean, you don't have to believe in God. I'm not expecting you to believe in God. But when you get offended by somebody else that does believe in God and Jesus, then there's something wrong with you. Then you have an attachment. You have a huge offense to the name of Jesus, just like Rose. And when you've done rituals to get the power, to get the job, you know that porn video of Rose dancing naked? It's not a porn video, but it's a soft porn. You see a naked woman, you see her boobs, you see her vag. That is also a humiliation ceremony, ritual. And lest you forget, who was the final editor of the movie that Rose was in? Harvey Weinstein, the nastiest piece of work in Hollywood. And notice, he's not in jail. He's worshipped because he's on the right side. He's on the woke side. He's on the cabal side. He's on the ball-loving, ritualized sex, spirit cooking, and child abuse system, like you know who I'm talking about. That ritual island. Lionel didn't she have a grave on her property? The sailor who originally built the house or something, I'm sure. No, that is a preacher's house. The big house is a preacher, old, ancient. It's old. It was the old original preacher's house. And there is definitely a grave there. I don't know if it's a sailor. It had 1 or 2 broken tombstones, yes. It's like, that's why I suppose she's so upset that I don't respect her for that, and I don't respect her for anything. And that's especially now. I respected her for being a great YouTuber and streamer, but nothing else. And so you can hate God, you can hate Jesus, you can hate the fact that you can be healed through the grace of God and your faith. Miracles do happen, but eventually your body gets older and it turns against you because God is the creator of it. And you start to crumble and you get UTI. I was going to say, it sounds like Missions UT, the truck. Didn't she have a grave on her property? Wow, I'm surprised she's not haunted. Because the ghosts are scared of her. Believe you me. She's not scared of nothing. She's protected because she's got the spirit of Lilith in her. And just like I said earlier, the parasite doesn't want you to die. It will only eat you alive. And so will demons. Lulu says, MJD, she's worse than haunted. She's frigging possessed. Mission says, I mean, stand them up, clean them, and lay some flowers, for fuck's sake. I agree with that. You have to respect. You're not allowed to do anything to it, obviously, because it's sacred land. I don't know. Yes, it's ghost shit. Because she's a ghost shitting shithouse. Oh gosh, I don't know what more to say. I'm sad today. But then, what if, think about this one, and I just saw it. It was great. I'm not making this up. A young guy asked another young guy in the street, a young guy and his girlfriend. Well, the young guy and the girlfriend asked the other guy, what if I gave you $10 million? What would you do? What would you say? He said, I'd say thank you. So what would you do if I gave you $10 million today and then you're going to die tomorrow? If you're going to die tomorrow? Then the answer is no, thank you. I don't want the $10 million. So that means every day you wake up is worth $10 million to you. Some people don't want to wake up. I understand that. But that's how pricey tomorrow can be. You give it all away, exactly. Yeah, if you're going to die tomorrow, then you give it all away. Sad. Listen to Louis Armstrong. What a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom just for you and me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. But I like the version of, what's his name, Israel from Hawaii. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sun. What's the Israel one? How does it go? Come on. I say sing, I love you. And he plays he's very fat, hey? Israel. Hawaii singer. Somewhere over the rainbow. The words, yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that are dreamed of once to be the lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. The dreams that we dreamed of. Ooh, someday we will reach upon the sky. Stars will fly behind me. You know, it's his son or it's his nephew that goes up on Leanie's. Okay, according to Leanie. Over the rainbow. I think that's about it, kids. Sean. Yes. I was on panel with him on Leanie's. Long way back. Long ago. There's the necklace that he was showing us, Sean. I'm going to show it to you now. What is it, like a shark? A shark tooth. It's used for fishing. And Sean was inherited that. Yeah. But he has a huge family, Lionel. Yeah, I mean the whole island is the family. They're like Catholics. They just breed. I must do. Can you like my new hairdo? I had a haircut and I bought the dye. Where's the dye? And then he cut me. I said, "Be careful. I've got old skin." And then he said, "Oh, but it's a pimple." I said, "No, it's ingrown hair, but you weren't careful. I've got all these fish gills." Who's got the fish gill? That just made me think. Who has the fish gill? Oh yes, the sea creature. Rose is the one that stole Rose's husband away from her. Oh, she had a fish gill. Who has fish gills? Like you can believe anything that comes out of her fucking mouth. Looking snazzy. Yes. And I got hair color. I'm going to show it to you now. It's Indians all the way from Pakistan or India. I don't know. Oh, it's still in the car. Shit. And this is the lightest color they have. It's brown black, unfortunately. Black is too dark for me. But I mean, this is $100. That's $50 for one. So this is going to be for my head and the beard. And this is going to be for my chest hair and my pube hair. And my leg hair. Because, you know, the curtains got to match the carpets. Do you think he knows what snazzy means? Is it like a snitch? Is it like a ditch? Like Andrew Wilson says. I was thinking your hair had some height today. Yes, because, but it's got oil in. It's got amla oil in now. But I had to cut the sides. It was getting too. I've got these little hairs right here by my ears that are extremely fucking curly. You know, like the Jews with their curls coming in the front here. I've got those things coming out the fucking sides here, and then they go. It's like real peppercorn hair, like black man hair. It's terrible, but it's Jewish, so you can't be horrible. I'll dye it pink. I know you would. What does snazzy mean? Means good or smart. Okay. Yes, I know. I know that. Yes. Yes, I'm wearing black because I'm all depressed. Because everybody falls asleep when I speak. It's so strange. So funny. MJD fell asleep. Toshi fell asleep. Oh, sorry, I fell asleep. At least Dot says, oh, I've got a friend that came to visit. And I knew at the time, it's like, oh, please, it's fine. You are such good mods to me, and you're so friendly and nice, and you don't want to hurt my feelings. It's like, you're not going to do that. You're not going to say, oh, look, Rosie's live. And it wasn't like I could end my live, because it was a whole process of all the 12 fucking star signs. Then Dot comes back and says, oh, you're still going at it. I was up for a long time. No, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you're up now. How are you up now? You were speaking to me 5 hours ago. How did you do it, MJD? Or did you taking drugs? What? My friend's down at the coast burying his daddy. Lessons from Pooh Bear and Eeyore. Eeyore says, Pooh, I'm going to be quiet for a while. Pooh says, okay. It might be a long while, okay? You're not going to ask what happened, only if you want me to. What if I don't want that to happen? What if I don't know what happened? Then we can not know together. Will you look at me? Not unless you want me to. You're making this very easy. I'm trying to make it harder. Eeyore. I might cry. Pooh. That's all. I'll watch the leaves. We planted the ashes, all done now. Oh my God. Talking of cemeteries, you want to look at my friend's cemetery? Yeah. Funeral after funeral. When will we learn? I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for staying. Thanks for keeping me company. I've had my 60 minutes. I'll let you go play in the bushes somewhere else. Remember, life does get tougher, but we get smarter. And if we try a little bit harder every single day, it does get better indeed. Let's play out with a song from our very own Wiccan. Or let's just do Israel. This is from 1993. Be kind. Know that life loves you. Life gets tougher, but we get smarter. And if we try a little harder every day, it does get better. Peace, shalom, salam alaikum, please hit the thumbs up as you leave. Ciao for now. Tot ziens. Mwah. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that we made. Okay, let's do the other one rather. Not Nat King Cole. What's his name? What's the other song's name, man? I've never seen the police report. She just trolled herself. Everyone knows that. MJD, never told old to never too old to learn. Yes. What was that guy's name from the other Rainbow song? What was the song's name? I can't remember now. Let's look at missions, then I'll remember it. Oh, this stupid thing, it's only stuck there. It's stuck there. It's stuck there. Where's the phone gone there? Sorry, everyone was distracted. Have a good day, night. Hooroo, cobbers. Hooroo. Thanks, Michelle. Yes. She's always leaving. She's always leaving. My beard is going grey. He's still fine. You're lucky, my man. You're lucky. But it's too many people are telling me you need to dye your hair. Even and so many things are coming up. It's like it takes 10 years off the person. And so I suppose if it's got a good cut, yeah. I watch them grow. They'll learn so much, more than I'll ever know. I'll see babies smiling. What a wonderful world. Thanks, Mission. What a wonderful world. With lyrics, so I can sing it for you. Yeah. Lyrics, baby. I need lyrics. Louis Armstrong did sing it. And why is this Frank Sinatra there? Lyrics. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Bye. Love you. I love you more. Ciao for now. Tot ziens. Mwah. Until next time, be good.